discuss your thoughts on planet Nibiru and the technology advanced people that live there and influenced the Mayans, Egyptians, and whatnot. According to the history books, they will be visiting in 2012. Quote, Anthony.
Well, Anthony, this is a tough question. Now, of course, I didn't read much about it. I know that the Mayans, or was it the Aztecs, also say that the calendar, the world will end in 2012. If that's the case, I am very pissed off right now, because all the work I'm doing right now goes to scrap. Right? You probably think the same thing too. I will be 24 in 2012, and, you didn't live much of a long life, which sucks. That's my thought about that. And about what was that? I think you said about aliens visiting. You say planet. I don't know about planet Nibiru. I never heard of it. It'll probably be a great place to visit one day when we have taxi space vehicles to come and pick us up. We'll borrow this cat here for a second. Yeah. And we advanced. People advanced living at the Mayans, Egyptians, and what are going on? Where are they influenced? Yeah, I guess so. I think what I've heard in the History Channel was that, of course, the aliens came to Earth and whatever, and visited the Egyptians, and thus they built these great pyramids, and and they build these great pyramids. There's reasons why, and the technology is so advanced. I don't know. They might come back again. I'm hoping Jesus comes in 2012. Maybe he won't. But you know what? It happens, and one day, even nowadays, you have all these people saying, "Oh, I'm crazy." They're crazy, and they think they're Jesus, and they think they're a whole bunch of things. Well, maybe that's them. We think they're crazy. Or the aliens, like the guy who claims that he saw an alien in his window in was it Nevada or something like that, and he was, and the alien was stalking him in the window, peeping him every night. No one believed him until he took the video. And now people still think he's crazy because video looks fake. So it might happen. I think so. But if I die, I'll be mad. Remember that? You'll be mad also. You don't want to die, Anthony. 2012. You want to stay alive until 100, 200 years from now. Stupid cat. And live a long life. If these aliens come, adapt with them. Adapt with them and make sure that you can seek your revenge later and revive the human race. Okay? Obviously you need a female to reproduce the human race. Of course, if there's no other humans. So no matter how she looks, yes, it is your duty. So yes, I think, maybe, I think that they will come. If they do, I'll be happy, maybe, depends. Alright, Anthony, thank you for your question.
Do they call it a white noise? I can't see sound, so I don't get it. Your biggest fan, Lewis, aka Beans.
Our next question here comes from my good friend Lewis. Beans, we call him in Bear Claw. He says, he says, Peter, do they call it a white noise? I can't see sound, so I don't get it. Well, Lewis, I don't really get much of your question. I guess that would make sense because you can't see noise and it's apparently white, so I guess it's clear. And that's an obvious reference to the movie White Noise. With I forgot, it has a certain name to it. But the recordings with ghosts in it. That's what it was. It's a fine movie. Pretty scary because you keep getting phone calls by these ghosts and ghost recordings. Now these things are actually true. If you put a clear tape around like a haunted house or something else, and you go away for a bit, come back, rewind it, and often you'll hear, well, not often, you never know, usually you will hear ghosts in these tapes saying something like, out of my house, or maybe or something like that. They usually say something. You can look this up. Look up white noise, and usually I forgot what the name is called. It has a like AVI or no A something. It's an interesting thing, and it's pretty cool. So if you go to a haunted house, please take me with you because I wanted to see the ghost. All right. Okay.
Talk about who would win in a war between monkeys and robots. Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Usually when I think of monkeys in some sort of army, I think of Planet of the Apes. You can call that movie with Charleston Heston. When I think of robots in some sort of army group, I'd probably think of I, Robot with Will Smith. Now, if I collide both those two, I would say the robots for some reason. Now, the monkeys are well trained. They're probably already in some sort of guerrilla warfare. But the robots are perhaps more sophisticated because of their technology. And they would know much better. And I'm sure that they also have weapons. I'm not quite sure if your question is not specific enough on whether the monkeys do have weapons or not, and if they do, what type of technology do they have? When I think of robots, I think of more sophisticated, more modern technology. So I would stick with the robots. I think they can wipe out these monkeys that you